The Hardest Lessons, written by Kelvin Bueckert and narrated by Kelvin Bueckert.
Well, I finally asked Angelina if she wanted to go out for a date. She told me she was sorry, but she wasn't really that into Middle Eastern fruit. In fact, she told me quite frankly that she just needed some time to find herself. So naturally, I gave her a mirror. Well, if you ever want to see an angry girl, try telling her something like that. She told me quite firmly that I wasn't in her league, that I wasn't even on the field. Well, I said, if I were playing the field, you wouldn't like that much better, would you? Well, that's when the fight really got going. But I've heard that people get the angriest about the things they are most passionate about. So I'm pretty sure Angelina must be pretty passionate about me. Oh, there's Mr. Smith, the English teacher. Hey, don't go. I'm not done yet. And it's bad enough having a small crowd. And when you have the few people who came to see you leave before you're done, well, that really affects your self-esteem. I don't blame you, though. Mr. Smith always seems to be in lecture mode. He just stands there in front of the class and does his boring old monologue and expects us kids to listen. Who wants that? Now he says he wants to talk about that story I handed in yesterday. Oh, didn't you say you were grading the stories over the weekend, I ask? Mr. Smith laughs and he tells me that was his plan originally. However, over breakfast this morning, his wife had informed him that his mother-in-law is planning to visit this evening, and he realized that if he graded papers over lunch hour, he'd be free to leave town before she arrived. Yeah, Mr. Smith thinks he's a real comedian. But really, he's just another English teacher, and let's face it, lectures about adverbs and sentence structure just aren't that funny. Well, then Mr. Smith tells me he's been wondering if I'm okay. He asks if everything is all right at home. He tells me that the tragic ending of my little story concerned him greatly. Well, I tell him that it made perfect sense to me. Every lunch hour, this cafeteria is the scene of many tragedies. Well, Mr. Smith isn't convinced. He just stands there and stares at me. And he says that he would like to eat here, but that he has a constitutional right to avoid cruel and unusual punishment. I'll have to say that is a pretty good joke for somebody as clueless as Mr. Smith is. I start thinking that he might be all right after all. But before you know it, Mr. Smith is asking obvious questions again. Is this something teachers learn at university?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?